I'm going to make a winter sign with these ornaments I got from Dollar Tree, one of their round fall signs, and the scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. First, I'm going to heat up the glue and take off this little raffia bow that was on there and wipe the excess glue off. Then I'm going to trace a circle and cut that out for the scrapbook paper. Then I'm going to add on a layer of Mod Podge and press my paper down, smoothing it out nice and flat. Then I'm going to take my mini sander and go around the edges, removing the excess paper. Then I'm going to go back around, just kind of distressing, rubbing those edges a little bit and a little bit on the top as well. And then I'm going to take some Tim Holtz Distressing ink. This is the color Vintage Photo. I'm going to rub that around the edges just to darken them, and then use my little blending brush to rub on some more of that ink. You can see the difference there between the ones that I did and the edge that I didn't. And then I'm going to put some on the top as well. And then I'm going to use my little X-Acto knife to punch those holes out again so that I can use them for a hanger later. And then to finish that off, I'm going to add a layer of Mod Podge on the top. And you want to make sure whenever you get to the end that you are rubbing it all in the same direction to help with those brush strokes when it dries. Now while that's drying, I'm going to use this plaster color chalk paint to paint over the ornaments that I have. And before I start painting, I'm going to glue some of these little berries over the holes on those tree ornaments just to kind of camouflage that. And then I'm going to go over all three of my ornaments with the plaster color chalk paint. And I did this for two reasons. First, they're not all the same color white, so it would have looked funny. And second, it just gives it more of a 3D look whenever you add paint to something. And they just look extra frosty. For my greenery, I got this wreath on clearance at Joann's, and so I'm just going to start cutting off some pieces from that to add to the bottom. I also have this pick I got from Joann's that has a few kind of frosty branches, and I'm going to cut that off as well. Now for this piece, I'm going to just start gluing those pieces around the bottom just to kind of make like a little swag look with those pieces of branches. And I'm just using my glue to get them all where I want them, and then I will need to go back and secure them pretty good later. I like adding them piece by piece just because it's easier to get them in exactly the spot that you want them. Once you get your main branches down, you can kind of take some smaller pieces and go in and fill any holes that there might be where you can kind of see through to your board. And this just makes it look fuller. I'm going to use some of this E6000 on my ornament pieces to make sure that they have a good permanent strong hold. And then I'm going to use hot glue to go in and give them that kind of quick temporary or just quick tight hold while the other glue is drying. Then I'm going to use these snowier pieces from that pick to kind of add to the bottom and pull in the white from the ornaments. These are some little walnut type pieces that I got from a bag of potpourri, and I'm going to glue them randomly in my greenery as well to give it some natural element. And the center needs a little extra, so I'm going to put in a pine cone there, then add my jute string as the hanger, and it's all done. And I really love how the white stands out against that red background here. Now, full disclosure, it was really difficult to glue those pieces on, so I will be going back and reinforcing those more. But overall, I really liked how this one turned out. So thanks for watching. I really hope this inspired you to get a little crafty. Have a blessed day.